Вторник, 1 августа. И я не знаю, что мне делать. Да, я посмотрю свои кассеты.
Come inside, take off your coat, I'll make you feel at home. Now let's pour a glass of wine, 'cause now we're all alone. I've been waiting all night, so just let me hold you close to me. 'Cause I've been dying for you, girl, to make love to me. Girl, you make me feel real good. We can do it till we both wake up. Girl, you know I'm hooked on you. And this is what I'll do. I wanna sex you up all night. I want to. I wanna sex you up. Let me take off all your clothes. Disconnect the phone so nobody knows. Yeah. Let me light a candle so we can make it. Making love until we drown. Dig. Girl, you know it feels real good. We can do it till we both wake up. Girl, you know I'm hooked on you. And this is what I'll do. Yeah. I wanna sex you up. Make love until we drown. I wanna sex you up.
Hi, good afternoon. How the devil are you? I'm having a very messy hair day. And it's don't look, just don't do your hair like this and then sit in front of light. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I'll just do that. Stubborn bit there. Good afternoon. How the devil are you? I'm having a interesting day. First of all, I want to extend my love and sympathy and solidarity to the Jewish community of the world, in particular to the United Kingdom. And I have to say that last year, on the 8th, actually, is when we sort of woke up to those images of what happened in Israel. And I want to tell you why I think it is so extraordinarily powerful. And I'm not going to pull my punches. So if you're looking for something kind of appeasing and polite, I'm not going to be. I cannot get the image out of my head of, and I'm going to say how I felt at the time. So I didn't know the girl's name. I just knew it was a young woman that had gone to a music festival. Like normal, a normal young woman that allowed to go to music festivals. So the relatability between my children or myself and that woman, she's us. She's at a music festival. She's one of us. I went to music festivals. And her body, broken, bloody, on the back of that truck with, I politely say, subhuman vermin celebrating, spitting on her, treating her like a prize. I'm sorry, but I cannot think about what is happening in that region without reflecting on that girl. And more than that, it changed the way I feel about people that I previously thought were okay. Like, if you are not moved to have sympathy for those people that are still hostages, when you can see that, like us, that girl, broken and bloodied, that's us. She's me. She's the same age as, this similar age to my children. She's me. She went dancing in freedom. I am not the same sort of human being as those that have grown in a culture where it's okay to spit on her and celebrate, and then, like, further down the line, have a fucking party around the coffins of babies. So don't come at me with your fucking tea towels around your throats telling me that that was an act of resistance. Just, these were civilians. Like, there is war and it's evil and it's awful, and there's 500,000 Christians been slaughtered across Africa. Black people, the ones that you go BLM marching for. Those, like, actual black people. Rounded up and killed. I mean, you don't get to march for them, do you? They're the wrong sort of black people, aren't they? They're the wrong kind of black people. Like, who cares about actual black people in Africa? Like, don't worry about them. Just worry about the ones 400 years ago that were rounded up and sold into slavery by other black people. Just worry about them. Don't worry about the Christians. Ignore the jihad. Ignore the colonization of Islam throughout Africa. Just think about old colonial. Change the fucking name of a theatre in Bristol. You feel great. Don't worry about what's going on in Africa now. Shh. Just shh. You're totally anti-racist, but you don't think Jews should have a homeland. You don't care where they go. You don't care because you're super anti-racist. Totally on board with gay rights. Also love Hamas. So, I, like all other humans, use what I can relate to. And I am really embarrassed that so many of the feminists. So, for example, there is a woman called Lucy Massoud, and she wore a Palestine terrorist supporting T-shirt, right? And thought that October the 7th was an act of resistance to be celebrated. So it came across in her tweets. She's speaking at Philia, a feminist conference that have workshops about violence against women. None of it makes sense. And I've been trying to think about what is the line? Is it just being a bit thick? Is it just thinking that somehow being on the side of Hamas makes you sort of a freedom fighter? And don't even get me started on the Irish. The Irish who bitch on about the English, well, quite rightly. I don't really know. I don't care about what generations of people did a long, long time ago. My grandfather was Irish. I don't really have a lot to say about what happened. Like, my family all come from where we were all poor. We all worked the land. My grandmother was a chambermaid. We worked the land. I've got over it. It's really weird, but I've got over it. But the Irish, many of which still hate the English because of what happened in Ireland, they're like, oh, they're absolutely fine. And now against the working people in Ireland who are a bit worried about the massive, great big barracks full of migrants. The people that can't get their children into a school because they're like 5th down on the pecking order. You know, Ireland, it's basically used as the arsehole of Europe to experiment, to do all the shit to. That Ireland. But it's okay because they can talk about what happened hundreds of years ago. And if I'm out of touch and I've got it wrong, I don't care. I just don't care. But this idea that you know the tricks of stuff, like at the end of the day, and it's terrible what happened in Israel, but at the end of the day, I live in the United Kingdom and I have a vested interest that people living in the United Kingdom don't want to fucking destroy this country. And I think many people do. I think you're a fool if you have no idea that most Muslims want a caliphate, like ultimately want a caliphate, or they're not observant Muslims. And often I notice, and I think I even do it myself, the difference between an Islamist and a Muslim is what? Nothing. There's no difference. It wasn't extreme Muslims that celebrated the killings of Charlie Hebdo. It wasn't extreme. It wasn't like a tiny number of extreme Muslims that celebrated the killing of Israelis and others at the kibbutz or at the music festival or in various other places that were attacked. It's not just extreme people. We need to stop that fallacy of those people are different to those people. No, they're all one people. Anyway. Someone says you're middle class and sheltered if you don't see that. You talking to me? Don't know. Anyway, I thought I would share my ideas. So I looked at this linear thing. What is it? Is it that you hold these positions because ultimately it's a white thing? Is it an anti-white thing? I've no idea. Is it kind of I'm different? Like, what is it? What is it that binds this stuff? Because often these people will have. Is it that they're susceptible to being coerced and brainwashed? That they take. You can meet. I'll tell you what. You can meet someone who says trans women are women, and you can pretty much guess all of their beliefs, right? Not always. Benjamin Butterworth, is that his name? He might be someone that's not on that, but you find someone that's pro-Palestine, and they will often be pro-queer. And I just think if I wanted to ruin the West, the beliefs that I would want people to follow are the beliefs of the people on the Palestine marches. So pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas, pro-terrorist, pro-LGBT, anti-family, pro, obsessed with racism. Don't know. No. Miss Marsha, I mean, she says it's not a white thing. I mean a hatred of white people. In a false way. It's not true that these people hate white people. Many of them are white people. There's something, and I think that all of them are destructive. So you can pay for the past. You can feel like a really good person by saying you recognize the errors of the past, and you can do nothing. You can say pro-Palestine, right? What difference does it fucking make to you? Like any one of the people that marching. Maybe Muslims, it's different because I don't think most people understand that Islam is a global colonizing force. They don't need countries. They are one people wherever they are. They are much more likely to side with a Muslim. It's in their book. They read it like 50, 100 times a day. So it's a belief system that costs you nothing. If you wanted to stand up genuinely for Muslims, I mean, would you start in China? Would you start with Muslim women in Iran or Afghanistan? Would you maybe start with those people? If you really wanted to do something to help Muslims, would you have looked at Muslim women in Saudi Arabia? Like, wouldn't you have helped some of those Muslims rather than just the ones that are impacted by Jews? It's not caring about slavery, but not caring about the actual genocide right now of Africans is mental. So maybe it's that. Maybe it's just a luxury belief thing. Maybe it's a virtue signaling thing. And maybe these people don't even know that they don't mean it. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on to something else. Those sort of people on those Palestine marches with pronouns in their bio, those people will also think that these things are completely acceptable. Let me just make sure you can hear it.
Talking to my hairbrush. Here, you can try.
So this is Netflix. This is the Twitter account of @JohnnyRoot. I met Johnny Root outside of the swimming meet for Leah Thomas in Atlanta. Very nice man. This is his account. And this is all about Netflix.
My name is Thomas. I stand up for my pronouns. I'm the Ghost Club artifact specialist. Also, I love to skateboard. Today I'm going to do talking to my hairbrush.
They, them? But are they, them on Netflix?
Of course. Morning. Can you switch,
Nightshade's pronouns are they, them.
He or she just doesn't fit who I am.
It's a fucking robot, mate. It's a robot.
Apologies. Please switch their piece. Now, the plan. Of course.
The grooming of children is never ending.
Place. It's hard to know who's dangerous or not.
That's true, though disappointing.
Hey, it's okay. I know I'm safe when I'm with my friends or other non-binary people.
Non-binary?
People who aren't female or male. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
They've also got these fucking annoying voices where everyone's like that. My name is Charles and I'm a he, they, them fucking husky voice. I can't quite summon the energy to actually talk anymore.
I always knew my pronouns felt right, but what a wonderful word.
Oh, Jesus. One more. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? In fact, we've got another one of these. Let me just scroll. Oh, here's another one. We'll do this one first.
It's not the park. It's me. I'm trans, Norma. And everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place. I can just be Barney. And I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier. And that's saying something when I spent today chased by terrifying zombie mascots. Pugsley reminded me how important it is to live your life without apology. So I think I gotta give living here a shot. Don't you?
You don't need my permission. I just wouldn't want Courtney as a roommate. We'll be the...
Jesus Christ. Was that thing sat in a washing machine? One more, just for you.
What's this?
You were trying to tell me something before. What?
Kids program. Let me just tell you before this happens. Do you remember watching movies with your kids or even yourself if you're very young? And if characters kiss at the end, like at the end of a Disney movie, you'd be like, ugh. Children don't like to see kissing. Children don't like to see their parents kissing. Children don't like to see people on the TV kissing. Like most people actually don't really, well, maybe it's just me, but certainly children don't like to see characters and people kissing on the television.
Earlier in the list, before the Nothosaurus went all crazy, it seems super important. It was. The truth is, Sammy, I've fallen for you.
Lord have mercy.
Like, hard. Real hard.
Jurassic World, you know? Jurassic World. Since when did this happen in Jurassic World? I thought it was about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, guys.
I don't even know when.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Jurassic World, guys. Protect the kids. Protect your kids. Yeah. Sometimes you have to watch what they watch. Watch what they watch, guys.
Well, he couldn't have said it better. Watch what they watch. It's like, it's mad. It's just totally mad. And it's not like there's other things like where there's gay dads and lesbian mums and that would be fine if it wasn't an agenda. If it just happened to be, it would be fine, right? But it's unnecessary and it's consistent and it's agenda driven. It's just absolutely insane. And I think it's about time you probably stopped allowing your kids to watch Netflix. Loads of people have boycotted it. I'm sure that makes a difference to Netflix, but it's just mad. It's just mad. I can't even get that worked up about it because we all know it now. And if you're still letting your kids watch stuff like that, then that's on you. It's not like you haven't been warned again and again and again and again and again. So yeah, and also look, 2 dads or 2 mums. We are also talking about the fact of promoting donor conception, which I fundamentally disagree with. Whoever you are, whatever your intention, whether you're straight, gay, or otherwise, single, I don't care. Donor conception is something that shouldn't happen. It's just a bad thing. So anyway, let me just say, today we have got buy one get one free on this scarf, the Union flag scarf, this suffragette scarf. So this is a long scarf like the one I'm wearing. So that's like that. Right. This is a much brighter purple than it shows on here. I wonder if it's quite a vibrant purple. And then, so this is a chiffon, right? This is a chiffon. And then we've also got this one. So I've redesigned, as in we've got a brand new material for our normal suffragette scarf that reads all the way around it. So this purple is a really vibrant purple. It looks a bit plum on here, but it's not. It's more like that color there. That's the color of the purple. That where my hand is right there. So this around the scarf says, I do not wish women to have power over men, but over themselves. Men, their rights and nothing more. Women, their rights and nothing less. I'd rather be a rebel than a slave. What draws men and women together is stronger than the brutality and tyranny which drives them apart. Deeds, not words. Women must not depend upon the protection of man, but must be taught the protection of herself. See, look. It's a little bit sheer now, but not greatly. Remember the dignity of your womanhood. Do not appeal. Do not beg. Do not grovel. Take courage. Join hands. Stand beside us. Fight with us. Courage calls to courage everywhere. And this is a square scarf. So it's a little bit different. There we go. Wear all the scarves. But anyway, it's buy one, get one, half price. So you can't say fairer than that, can you? Look, there is something going on in the world where people hold these two very bizarre ideas, and they can only be held if someone is a dishonest, bad actor. Otherwise, they don't go together. Talking about slavery 400 years ago and the racism and the legacy racism and reparations, right? Talking about that now, whilst we turn a blind eye to the slaughter of African Christians, is mental. It's just dishonest, totally dishonest. Saying that you're all for queer rights, but knowing that you also support Hamas, where they throw gay men off buildings. It makes no sense. Hating the English, if you're in Ireland, hating the English, and Scotland and Wales for that matter, whilst at the same time allowing your country to be totally overrun by just a crazy amount of migration, illegal migration. That doesn't make sense. It's mad. Totally mad. Anyway, I've got to go and pick up a child. If you can speak the truth, even the unpopular truth, then I promise we will win. If you can hold ideas close and defend them with all your might, then I promise we will win. And do you know why else we're going to win? Well, because I never lose.
We should be using. I'm the ones who practice wicked sharp for the sword and the stone. Bad to the bone. Battle's not over, even when it's won. And when a child is born into this world, it has no concept of the tone the skin is living in. It's not a second, we're 7 seconds away, but just as long